So I haven't been posting on this channel very much recently. And a big part of that is because I have been putting on weight. So I just haven't felt comfortable in front of the camera. I haven't felt like I looked good in front of the camera. And so I thought about two things. One, I could just post videos anyway. And two, I should lose some weight. This is going to be a year-long video series. And this is going to be the first one of those. So welcome to episode 1 of losing 100 pounds in a year. Now, 100 pounds sounds like a lot, but a year is a long time. So, I think we're good. It's a little under 2 pounds a week, which I think is definitely doable, and that's definitely going to be my goal. So what I'm going to do with this video series is I'm going to check in once a week, tell you guys about what my meal plan is for the week, what I'm doing to lose weight, how I'm trying to lose weight, and just kind of give you guys the rundown, because first of all, I don't think that losing weight is something that is actually that hard to do. I think that it really involves 3 things, right? It means controlling what you're eating. I'm cutting out snacks entirely. As much as I love, having some chips and, a little snack here and there, I think honestly, they're entirely unnecessary. The second thing that I think is important to do is to regulate how much you're eating. So making sure that you're doing only a certain amount of intake every day, which means having a controlled meal size. So to combat those 2 things, what I'm going to do is I'm going to formulate a meal plan. And I'm going to talk to you guys in this video about that meal plan every week, about what I am planning to do to eat every day for this week. And then I will check in with you next week to tell you how that worked out for me and how I'm feeling about it. The third thing that you need to control when trying to lose weight is exercise. I think exercise is the least important factor after you've controlled how much you're eating and what you're eating. But it is still important, right? It's important to being healthy. I'm gonna try and get 30 minutes of exercise at minimum every day. And that way, even if I'm busy, even if I'm doing stuff, I want to get outside and do like 30 minutes of exercise and see how I feel. And after I tell you guys about all of that stuff, I'm going to tell you how I'm feeling about it, how it's affecting me physically and emotionally, how I'm feeling in my journey, every step of losing weight. Without further ado, let's get into it. So today I started off my morning with 2 eggs and a cup of black coffee. This is going to be my meal for breakfast every day this week. I feel like having eggs provides me with a certain amount of variety that I can have. Breakfast is the most important part of the day, and that is because it kickstarts your metabolism, right? So for my second meal of the day, for my lunch, I'm going to have a sandwich every day. Doesn't matter what that sandwich is. Today I had a really nice turkey sandwich. It was pretty simple, you know, just turkey, cheese, lettuce. Turned out perfect. Dinner is where I'm gonna get a little bit more variety in what I'm eating. Every day I'm going to be having something a little bit different for dinner. I don't quite know that right now because right now I'm not doing all of the shopping and cooking for myself. But what I am gonna try and do is stop cooking family style. I know that I like to cook family style and, you know, cook for everyone in the house. But when I do this, it makes me feel like I should take a second helping. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna start trying to cook single portion meals from here on. And that's gonna help me regulate how much I'm taking in calorie wise. I got my 30 minutes of exercise in and I took my dog Ruby for a walk. So with my eating and exercise out of the way, the last thing I want to talk about before I leave you guys is how I'm feeling. So I actually started doing this a couple weeks ago just to try to get in the feel for it and see if I could do it for the YouTube series. And already I've lost 5 pounds. I started at 305 and this is my weight today. So that means I am on track for my 2 pounds a week goal, right? So how I'm feeling right now is I'm feeling hopeful. Although I will say with the amount of weight that I have put on over the last couple of months, year really, I've been feeling pretty lethargic. It's hard to like move around. You know, I don't have the same flexibility and mobility that I used to, you know, and maybe part of that is getting older, but I think a lot of it has to do with the weight. So I'm hopeful and I'm looking forward to being at a better weight and being slimmer. This series is not about getting trim or getting cut or getting muscle bound, you know? It's not about that. It's about talking through how I can get to a manageable and achievable weight with regular eating habits and exercise habits. This is something that everyone can do and implement into their daily lives, right? You don't have to be going to the gym for 4 hours a day, you know, putting in a ton of work. This is something that I want to do around my regular schedule that is just a little something extra to help me get in weight by the time that I am done with this year, right? So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm excited to see where this series goes. It'll be once a week. I will check in. I will let you know what weight I'm at, how I felt about my meal plan, how I felt about what I'm eating in the mornings, lunch, dinner, you know, all that stuff, and how I feel I'm making, if I feel like I'm making progress or not on this weight goal, and kind of changing up what I feel like didn't work or did work, and how I can get better in this goal moving forward. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next week.